It's Rick without the K. James presents In My Opinion Podcast.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I want to thank Laughs Unlimited for having us here. Another episode of In My Opinion Podcast. I've got one of the GOATs of the game.
I appreciate it.
The GOAT, man. What haven't you been on? You've been on Comic View, on Def Jam.
I haven't been on One Life to Live or General Hospital. I kiss a white girl and get smacked. Shaquille O'Neal Comedy All-Star, man.
You are one of my favorite comics.
I appreciate it.
You were the first person that ever let me get on a show.
Oh, really? I remember that.
Probably like 2009, 2010.
My wife reminded me of that.
So,
it was like 3 years ago. We were talking about people, how I met them. And she said, what about the guy? Blah, blah, blah. And it was you, because she didn't realize it until you did the podcast. It was you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first, we're gonna start off with some easy questions.
All right.
And hopefully Wikipedia's got the stuff right.
Okay.
You are born and raised in Detroit.
Born and raised, yep.
Born and raised in Detroit. And is that where you started comedy at?
No, I started comedy in Detroit, man, but I was a nurse.
Yeah.
I did 10 years in the Army first, and I came home.
You did 10 years?
In the Army. I went in when I was 18.
Okay.
So I did 10 years in the Army, and I wanted to do comedy. And they wanted to give me a bunch of money and a bunch of rank to do some more. I said, no, I'm out, because you're not going to let me. I want to try this comedy thing. And I tried it. I got home and started doing open mics and stuff.
So what year did you start doing comedy?
93.
93?
93.
Now, I ask that, and I normally ask people, like, where they started, when they started, and who was in your class, meaning who was like 4 years before or 4 years after you. Like, who'd you start with? Because then that gives kind of the viewers an idea of...
because it was like, that's when one of my idols, the reason I am like I am on stage is we got a couple of guys. I always like Robin Harris.
Oh, there you go.
But when I started off, it was six of us, 2 girls and 4 guys. We all got together and started writing together as young comics and struggling and making it happen. And I got Comic View. So Sinbad.
Oh, there you go.
I was on the mic just standing there.
He was in the military too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I seen him do afros and bell bottoms, his special. And because I went a year and a half not moving. I was at the mic on the mic stand. I was slower. I was more calm than Kevin Hart. I mean, Dave Chappelle, I just sat there and just started, because I didn't know what I wanted to be. I know how to try to develop a joke. I was too nervous. When I seen Sinbad do afros and bell bottoms, I took off. And I've been breaking mic stands and stools ever since.
Like I said, I was speechless because everybody knows you as the animated comic who is afraid to follow your energy.
Because I like you to see it. People say I'm fun to watch because I paint the picture, and I gotta have my towel. I feel lost without my towel. I gotta have a chair, a stool, a mic stand, my towel, and just let me go, and just make sure it's sturdy. Because I done broke so much stuff. People try to take it out my check. So Sinbad is the reason I am like I am today.
Okay.
Robin Harris, I won the Robin Harris Award. First time I was on Comic View in 2004, I made Comic View and won the Robin Harris Award for the most original comic of the year. It's a big ass plaque. It's in my mama's house right now.
Oh.
And then the next year I got Def Comedy Jam. So I moved from Detroit in '95, signed 1 year with Russell Simmons. I signed a 1 year deal with them, and never came back home. Never went back home.
So you haven't been home since '94? Well,
since
to
95.
do shows, but okay.
Yeah, I always do shows there, but man, I struggled.
Now, let's go back a little bit because you mentioned something that I find, I didn't realize we did a show. I can't say we did it together. You let me get on a spot when you was in Denver.
I do that all the time.
I was out there about 5 or 6 years ago.
I do that all the time.
I was trying to figure out where to go with my life.
Right.
And I had just recently gotten divorced.
That's
and I was
something
visiting,
else. I like that.
And I was visiting my cousin, so I do want to say thank you. Because I don't think you know how much mentally that meant for me.
That's dope.
Because I was lost.
That's dope, though.
And you were one of the comics
and then that stage is therapy, man. It's just something to just open up.
You know how to get over a woman is get under a woman. I got under one. Thank you. So I appreciate that Denver improv.
I like that.
And
You crazy as
she
shit.
was a baddie. So thank you. I would have never gotten that without that stage time. So, but that's when I was talking to your wife, and I figured we had more in common than I knew. Like I was in the military as well, and I was a medic. You know,
really?
Yeah, and that's where I was telling her I'm an LVN, and she was like, "Oh yeah, he's an LPN."
I was an LPN.
Yeah,
My sisters are RNs. Two of my sisters, so they gave me. I was a nursing assistant, so they gave me the backdoor exam. So now I started doing vitals and pills. But I was taking pills with the people. Me and one girl, a couple of nurses.
said I was taking pills.
We'll get them pill and we'll take one with them, and we don't know what the side effects was. They've never. Either we knocked out sleep, or we horny, or we run around the hospital.
So I wanted to ask, like, that's not, like, especially for a minority, that's not a go-to job for us.
And then,
you know what I mean? So why did you want to be a nurse? Why did you want to be a medic?
I messed up on so many jobs, but I had the heart to take care of people, to take care of elderly people. You got to have a heart for that. Because I started off doing their hair, changing their clothes, changing their diaper, helping them out just every day. And I said, I want to do the simple stuff. I want to move up and I don't want to change diapers and stuff no more and get them dressed. So LPN, you just give out vital signs, take the vital signs and give out meds. And I was doing that. Then I got, this is how I stopped that's how I quit that job. Some guy seen me in an open mic. He stepped to me and said, I give you $250 if you do 5 minutes at this hair show while we tally up the scores. And hair shows is real big in Detroit.
Okay.
I got home in 5 minutes. I had $250. I laid it on the bed and told my job, I'm not coming back.
And that was the last time you practiced.
My sister said, you got to put in your 2-week notice. I said, notice I'm not here for 2 weeks. She was so pissed. And now they was like, and then I quit my job. They told my mom, back.
So you haven't like re-upped your license or
nothing?
No.
Nothing.
You said fuck it. Like,
I ain't never working again.
And I asked that because I'm at that point where I work for a big company. I don't want to say his name, but it's the major healthcare company here in California.
We pretty know what it is. You gave enough to keep it safe.
But I'm at that crossroads where I make good money doing it.
Okay.
But I don't want to do it no more. And I want to pursue this is what has led me to do the podcast.
When you decide to quit a job, you got to really get ready for the struggle. And then the girl you with got to understand the struggle. And I've had women back me up and everything, man. And then a relationship didn't work, but they still wish me well. And I struggled. I went poor, and I was just in couches. And that's back there when we was doing flyers and everything. Now you get a social media following real big. Now you all up in the big stages and don't know how to. You're not really good at jokes.
Oh, definitely.
Because followers don't care if you're funny or not. Fans, you got to be funny.
Okay.
Followers just want to take a picture.
All right.
Followers are different than fans.
Where it wasn't one of my next questions, but I did want to talk about these two topics. One will lead to the other. Is one when we did talk in Denver, I asked you what you were doing on your social media side, and you were like, and your wife was like, yeah, I'm trying to get him to do more. He's the funniest dude that I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I stepped that up too.
And most of us comics believe that.
Yeah.
So my question to you, because that was, like I said, it was probably even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So how are you branding yourself on the social media side?
Now, I don't. My company, I put everything under my company now, and every time I go out, I yell my company out, and I do a lot more skits. And then me and Lance been like going crazy. So now my social media has been start going just numbers, because what happens is they put 3 comics together, old school, and put 3 internet comics together. A lot of their followers never seen the old school comics before. So we go out there and tear it up. Yeah. Now they follow us. And I get a lot of Instagram, just pages of, we never heard of you, we own you now, we can't wait till you come back, blah, blah. And they be kids. They be young people like in their 20s and shit. They never heard of me.
So you're on TikTok now, you're doing all that.
And I do TikTok with my daughter.
All right. And if you guys didn't, you got to catch on all his social media. And I will have that listed on the page as well after I post this up. So, which leads me to this, is because I think I did talk to you about it briefly the last time I saw you, is you did, what do you guys call it? Capping, bagging,
snapping
on each other, right? You and Deon Cole.
That's my dude. That's one of my best friends.
And Deon to me is one of the funniest cats out there too,
We've
man.
been through some struggles together. We got road gigs. We got road stories. Me and Deon.
I think I heard one of the stories about a plane ticket.
Tell them about the time we used to have flight hookups when we got kicked off Southwest.
Went to a comedy competition, man. We lost our flight, got some bullshit. I had to fly all the way to Oakland for a comedy competition. They had no money whatsoever. Dude. Bogus tickets we bought from a dude. Was it dude in Chicago?
Yeah, some nigga from Chicago. One of the hookup
tickets from some hookup shit. But we got all the way to the contest and we made like what? Like second.
But remember, we sitting on the plane. We got on the plane, and they say, "With Deon Cole and Anthony Roberts, please come off the plane." And they had the sheriffs waiting on us. And we got back in the airport. They escorted us back to the airport. We seen police, and then we was whispering to each other. What we gonna say? He said, "I don't know." We say something. We don't know what to say. And then Deon started. He said, "Where you get these tickets from?" And we just froze. And Deon said, "From a barbershop." The nigga told us he had the hookup, and we had no money, so we just needed the hookup. We ain't steal nothing. And remember, the gay dude worked there said it was his name. It was his name on the ticket. He said, "I don't know them. I have never seen them before." I said, "We don't know that nigga."
We're like, we don't know him neither. We don't know him neither.
We don't know him either, nigga. We being set up.
We being set up, dude.
Nigga, we got kicked off the plane, kicked out of O'Hara. We called the nigga on the way to Midway with the same hookup and got on the plane.
It was hustlers, man. We had road stories, dude.
How come you guys haven't continued that? Because both of you guys,
it's illegal.
No, not the ticket. I meant the capping on each other.
You know what? We just set a trend. We just did it, and then. But I'm real good at snapping. All my guys know me about this. Me snap, like me and Lance, we can snap on somebody so fast. And a lot of people in LA, a lot of comics don't like to snap. East Coast, that's what's in New York.
Yeah.
We used to get a circle, a cipher, and just hit each other constantly. So that's where I get it from. So I was going out, I said, "Deon, well, we started something. People want to see more of it. So let me go and ask other comics, hey, let's me and you go at it. Let's get the time. Won't nobody do it. They turned me.
Oh, really?
6 comics turned me down.
Because like you and Darnell Rawlings would be a good.
I didn't get with him. It's a couple of people in the South, a couple of comics. They snap. They fast too. I can call them right now, and we gotta do 4 minutes of mama jokes before I even say what I want. They wouldn't let me talk. It was my dudes. I call them right now. They go, "Hey." Soon he pick up the phone. "Yeah, I just finished shaving your mama's back." I go, "Okay, your mama," and we gotta go back and forth for 4 minutes before he say, "Okay, what you want?" And then we start talking. There's some snark, there's some sharp, swift, but don't nobody know their name. They're not that big in comedy.
Yeah.
But they old school, but they never made it over that, you know. But they snap. They fast.
No. Like I said, man, if you guys haven't seen that,
fast.
I'll see if I can pull the clip.
Can you hear me? You froze.
I know, I'm having a little internet problems, like your mirror this morning, nigga.
What, my mirror? What?
I had internet problems like your mirror. What's in that picture?
What's wrong with my mirror, motherfucker?
Yeah, what you doing with your hair, man? You like a troll.
We in quarantine, motherfucker. Where's your mustache, nigga? Where your mustache go,
I loaned it to you, nigga. Nigga, you like you played on Harriet, nigga.
Nigga, you look like one of the Blue Man Group, nigga, motherfucker. Oh, rape face. Just smooth face.
Nigga, you like the boxer on Harlem Night. You gonna be a rich nigga. Animal cracker looking nigga. If you was an animal cracker, you'll be a moth.
Nigga, that hat look like one of them Saturday Night Live Fever motherfuckers. Pancake hats, one of them motherfuckers pancake joints.
Oh, the face shaped like a hanger, nigga. You hang an outfit on your face.
Nigga, where your uncle at? Yeah. I heard your uncle was the rapper Bootsy spiritual advisor.
The spiritual advisor.
That nigga be telling Bootsy what to say on live.
Nigga, it look like your teeth got teeth. They use your teeth for the set of Frozen, nigga. You got a lot of teeth, nigga.
You still make them back out hoodies. Tony make back out hoodies. Back me out.
You got Wendy Williams lips ass nigga. You got Wendy. Do this. How you doing? Do this. I swear to God, you just like this.
Iron and curl lash business. I think the ironing eyelashes and curling them. Got a little needle. It's a little needle. He curl. Get that curl.
You got a picture of Jagged Edge with all their mouth cut out over your bed. You got
Tony jeans, that nigga be wearing the pockets on the outside. All his jeans pockets on the outside.
right next to your pillow is an anthill, nigga. That's how you sleep. You count your ants.
Only pockets on the inside is his back pockets. Back pockets on the inside.
Slow talking mummy ass nigga. On your, you an alien, nigga. What you had this morning for breakfast? Eggs and jewelry, nigga. You just eating anything, nigga. On your birth certificate, it says Ripley's Believe It or Not, nigga. Cause they can't believe this. Oh, crazy ass.
Nigga, your nose look like toe stoppers on. The nigga be skating that big ass toe stopper on that motherfucker.
You go outside with a mask and a helmet on. You retarded nigga. God damn, nigga. Wait a minute. You got my motherfucking stomach hurt. You're silly as fuck.
Nigga, nigga, your got suspenders on them, nigga, in order to keep them up on your nose. Suspenders that strap onto your shirt.
On your back. At least I got the suspenders with the shit.
Keep your shirts up and shit.
You got the directions on your thigh tattooed how to drink milk, nigga. You still ain't learned, nigga.
Nigga.
That nigga got a closet full of yo-yos, nigga. That nigga come out the closet like this, nigga. This is a yo-yo.
Nigga, Tony's sister be putting shoulder pads in her swimsuit. All her swimsuits got big ass shoulder pads up.
Oh, and
but that motherfucker won't drown.
nigga, you eat with a frisbee. Yeah.
Nigga.
Fucking no fork and knife, nigga. You use a frisbee.
Nigga, all your forks be flat when you eat. I love knives. They all be flat. All your food be falling off your forks.
Deon washed his teeth and brushed his face today. Crazy ass, Eric LaSalle face ass nigga.
You be washing your throat with a dirty. You just put a whole rag down there and do that.
The roof of your mouth is pierced. You open your mouth, you see 3 light bulbs, 3 Christmas bulbs in your shit. That's why you talk so slow. You gonna cut your tongue, nigga.
Every grocery store you go to put Armor All on the shopping cart side. All your shopping cart side it be clean and shit.
That's not even a beard. Nigga, that's 3 billion black mosquitoes dead on your face, nigga.
Nigga, your hat is pent in right now. Your hat pent in. You got double tape on your hat. Your hat got double.
Nigga, your hair ain't free. Your hair is still a slave. Goddamn, I hate this nigga.
Nigga, that chain look like the gold shit around Newport boxes. You know, when you take your squares, you take that gold paper off. That's what that little chain look like you wear.
Your voice sound like you talking sitting on a lawnmower, nigga. You know, it all changed. It all changed. Oh, nigga, you got me crying, nigga.
You got me dying, nigga. I'm out, nigga.
Me and Deon set a trend, and it was the beginning of the pandemic too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't nothing but doing, but online was everything. So that went through the roof, dude.
That was, I couldn't stop laughing.
Dude.
That was hurting my stomach.
Me and
it
him
was
was
so
going
funny.
at it, dude. And I love it. It should have been a bunch of comics going at it, asking us, okay, do me now. It should have been that, but they scared. Like Michael Blackson, one of my boys.
Oh yeah,
we got a few other comics. I asked 6 comics. They said, nah, I'm not really. Check this out.
like you and Mike Epps. That would be another good one. Go back and forth.
Yeah, he don't snap like us. I'll kill him.
Come on, that's somebody from the Midwest.
I know, but I'll kill him, man. I got arsenal. I got a holster full of shit.
So does that mean you sit there and you write down shit?
No, I don't write. I look at you. I just look at you.
Yeah.
And start going off. You can't rehearse nothing because everybody gonna look different. It's an art to that shit. It's an art.
Oh, definitely,
It's an art
man.
to that shit. But it's fun. It's fun. Especially when you laugh when they say something to you and you laugh at their shit they said about you, and you laugh and it make me laugh. And I hit one on you.
Did you used to do that more in comedy when you first started? Because I feel like nowadays you gotta watch how you talk to the audience because the audience is so sensitive.
But I'm the kind of guy that I say something about somebody and I never had make people mad. I mean, one time I did New Year's Eve 13, 14 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. I did the New Year's Eve theater in Indiana, Gary, Indiana. The roughest part of Indiana is Gary. Let me tell you, hood. So I did and I had 7 guys come late with their girls, real late. So I was like almost at the headline. I was in the middle, a little more to the end. They came in real late. So I started snapping on them, and then they started saying shit back to me. 3 of them left.
Oh.
The police came and stopped my show and took me and changed my hotel and everything. They said, we know these guys, they gangsters. And they might be coming back or looking for you. I'll never forget that. So 2 years later, I'm in Gary doing a show at the little bar, and I ran and seen the guys. I seen 4 of the guys. And I went to them, they came to me and said, yo, you remember us? I said, oh, you know what? Yeah, I remember that big show, y'all was in the front. And then the police said y'all was gonna come back and kill me. They said, no, they went to smoke. So they come back. I said, no, we was wondering what happened. They said they took you off stage. And they said, they bought me a drink and we kicked it. They didn't want that pissed.
Oh.
Yeah, but I never piss people off. When I talk about you, it's gonna be, cause I'm older, man. I ain't trying to embarrass nobody. I don't need to. You know, if I talk about you, you laughing. I never piss people off. I never make enemies.
Boy, Charlie Murphy, my main man, Rick James. That's the one you think, the comedian Rick James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.